Hello everyone. Welcome back to Royal Danish Osu Cup. We're back after a break of quite a few weeks. So hopefully everyone had a good New Year and a good Christmas. Spend some nice time with family or friends or whatever you prefer. And I think we should probably just get straight into it. People probably more want to see what maps they're gonna play than me yapping about Christmas. So let's get straight into No Mod 1. Which is a funny Japanese name that I'm gonna try to pronounce without butchering it completely. X Senritsu Shle. That's not Japanese. Schlehit Melody. Yeah, that map. Map by Mordred, I believe. It's just around the 7-star mark. Pretty low AR. Actually, noticeably low AR for a No Mod 1 in this late in the tournament. 9.3, which might make it slightly more awkward than it would have been had the AR been higher for some players. But I do like still the vast majority of the difficulty from this map just comes from obviously the jumps. It is No Mod 1. Yep, I don't know if there's that much else to say. 190 BPM, very standard. No Mod 1 BPM. Probably not gonna be too slow or too fast for anyone. Also, if you're wondering, yes, Auto is playing, and Auto will be playing for most of the maps, because even though we know we had a long break, the map pool did not get done before. I think it was done slightly before Christmas, but people just have stuff to do between Christmas and New Year's. So not a lot of replays got done. I think we will see few replays that is not Auto. But by far, majority of the pool is gonna sadly play with Auto. It is what it is though, it gets the job done. You're probably more interested in which maps you have to play anyway. Yeah, we should just have made PS6 live play the entire pool. Actually, we should make that a tradition. Every year, at least once on every pool, PS6 will just live play. That would go crazy hard. But yeah, that was No Mod 1. On to No Mod 2. Coming Fire. Also, noticeably, this is not a play set by Auto. Although it almost kind of looks like it, because it is Ninarek playing. And if you don't know about Ninarek, then he's pretty good at the game. But yeah, definitely a faster No Mod 2. 210 BPM is we might see that gap out some players who usually will be able to stream to be a contender at Nomad 2, just not be a contender because of the BPM. Except for that, it's reasonably standard. It's not, compared to the star rating, going above 7 stars for this pool. There's not anything too crazy about the aim, as far as I recall. It is just mostly can you heal that stamina on 210. Of course, lab is almost 7 stars, so there will be some aim. Yeah, not much else to say really about this map. AR 9.5 should be decently comfortable for everyone. I think if you're gapped by AR 9.5, then good luck. CS is a bit on the lower side, 3.8, big circles. And well, yeah, just reaffirms that this map is difficult because of the stamina part. I think we will see Ninori close out the FC on the Nomad 2. Very nice. And we will move on to Nomad 3. The alt map of the pool, also getting quite a bit of difficulty, a lot more aim than I think we've seen before in this tournament. BPM is pretty slow for a Nomad 3. I think if you want it enough, this is a single tappable map. Though you have to be pretty crazy because it's still 256, I believe, would be the corresponding single tap BPM. I guess something a bit interesting about this map is the AR is pretty high for what usually is Nomad 3s. They're usually a bit also reading heavy, and on the flow side, this map is more snappable. There's a lot of snap aim. Not so much. There's some flow, but definitely not being the main focus of the map. Yeah, there's not a lot more to say about this map. I think it explains itself in the rest. Snap heavy map, not super high BPM, comfortable AR for hopefully everyone. We have no mod 3. Moving on to no mod 4. And would you believe it, it's not auto. This time around it is Nina Rick back again. The GOAT. With our no mod 4 Le Tech map. I think this map is also pretty self-explanatory. 180 BPM, pretty standard. It's a bit on the longer side, going slightly above 4 minutes. But then again, AR should be comfortable for everyone. OD is actually quite low at 8.3, so even though the sliders are probably going to be really hard to 300, I think the map is overall pretty hackable. A bit smaller circles, 4.3. Nothing too crazy. And then I guess you would say slider tech dominated map with a hint of a few different types of tech as well, not only slider tech. Oh, unlucky. We have no mod 4. Moving on to No Mod 5. Oh, would you believe it? It's not auto. Nino Rick. Once again, back on the speed grind. No Mod 5, 240 BPM. Yeah, just talking out the map is also, I mean, once again, nothing too crazy, 240 BPM. Pretty standard, No Mod 5 speed, 3.5 minutes. Readable AR for, I think, hopefully everyone, 9.5. Pretty low OD, at only 8, so accuracy shouldn't be too much of an issue as long as you can keep up with the 240 BPM bursts and streams. One of the higher star ratings in the pool, but speed is just speed. Star rating is going to be slightly inflated as always. Here we have No Mod 5 by Mr. Nino Rick. Very cool. Okay, cool mods. What's happening? Paul, hello? Oh, there we go. Hey, what is happening, Polly? This is No Mod 6. Okay, there we go. But I mean, yeah. Nomad 6, one of the shorter maps of the pool. Slightly below 2 minutes long. Because most people will struggle a lot with the fact that this map is AR7. So reading this will be an issue for most of the players left. I'm pretty convinced at least. It is OD7 as well, so it does allow for some play room. You don't have to hit everything perfectly to keep the accuracy up. CS5 as well, so slightly smaller circles than your usual Osu map. But yeah, 185. I don't think anyone is gonna struggle, other than the fact that this map is really difficult to read. Then we have Nomad 6. So now we're on to the hiddens. Hidden 1. Also one of the shorter maps in the pool. Slightly below 2 minutes as well. AR 9.5, so even though it is hidden, it shouldn't give too much of any reading problems, unless you really struggle with the hidden mod in general, of course. Big circles, 3.8 CS size. Definitely a map more on the techie hidden side, not your usual aim map that you sometimes see in hidden ones. This is more of a faster tech, at least compared to the Nomad 4 we had, which was just 180. This one is 200, quite the bump up in speed. Here we go. Hidden 1. You're on the Hidden 2. We are also not on auto again. Let's go. Semi coming in clutch with some hidden replays. But yeah. Hidden 2. Your usual AR8 low AR hidden. Not too long, not too short on the map, slightly under 3 minutes, 180 BPM. So nothing too challenging tapping wise, of course. It is low AR hidden, AR8 hidden being the difficult part of the map. I think this would probably be qualified as mostly an aim AR8 hidden. I think most people will be struggling to aim without that ability to snap when the AR is that low. Nothing too stacked or completely weird patterns that makes no sense. I think this is mostly just aim. Can you aim on low AR hidden? There we go. So hidden 2. Straight into hidden 3, which will also once again not be auto. Semi with the clutch. With an absolute banger of a song. Suck Ducks, Me and You, classic. But yeah, about the map, it's not AR9 flat, AR 9.4, so a bit like the hidden one. As long as you don't struggle with the mod itself, I think you should be pretty fine on the reading half of this map. Because this actually just also ends up being a bit of a tech-oriented map, probably a bit more tapping and aim from some streams, so not that much tech. And I guess actually a bit of reading ends up happening as well. But only 160 BPM, so it almost is just an alt map. So just pretty average length, 2.5 minutes. Nothing too long or too short. Song absolutely slaps though. Yeah, there we have it. Hidden 3. Straight on to hidden 4. Sadly, no more semi. We're back on auto. But yeah, Hidden 4. Also, pretty medium length map, 2.5 minutes around that mark. Pretty slow BPM. Finally, we do see a hidden map being AR9 flat, so definitely will give people some trouble just in the reading department. I guess you could call this a kind of weird alt map with some more like weird reading aim patterns and some weird tapping, some weird rhythms. I guess OD8 makes it a bit easier to hold your accuracy, even though you mistap a time or two. There we have it. The Hidden 4. We are on to Hard Rock. Very big jumps, small circles. The pretty standard, usual Hard Rock 1. Here we go with Hard Rock 2. We're back off auto. Let's go. Semi with the clutch. Of course, back to the map, Hard Rock 2, CS 6.5, of course, Hard Rock 2, really small circles. AR10, OD10, the obvious, Hard Rock stats. BPM is a bit cursed, 188.1. Map is also one of the longer maps in the pool, being around 3.5 minutes, slightly above that, so around the same as Hard Rock 1. A lot of consistency involved. And there we have it. Hard Rock 2. On to Hard Rock 3. Okay. Replay did apparently just not work. That is unfortunate. Well, I guess we're back on auto. Unlucky. Hard Rock 3, more techie ulti Hard Rock. Also on the longer side, I think, 3 minutes 20 seconds. Slower BPM being only 160, but of course, this being a more alt techie map, it will probably still feel fast enough. AR10, OD10, of course, Hard Rock, and CS 5.2. That was Hard Rock 3. Moving on to Hard Rock 4. Odo by Ado. Was the usual OD10, AR10, CS 5.2. Another pretty long map, I think that makes all the Hard Rock maps around 3.5 minutes. I mean, yeah, this map is, I guess you would say, alt-oriented. With some funny BPM changing bursts. Yeah, again, not a very high BPM for an alt map, 128. If you really want, it is very single tappable. If that is your thing. I do also believe that this is the last long map before tiebreaker, of course. So yeah, the maps, all of the maps are not 3.5 minutes. Just the Hard Rock pool here, having pretty much nothing but consistency maps. So no absolute just pop-off runs to hit a single hard pattern and then you just win the map. Which is also, just to be quite frank, really boring to look at. One guy popping off and then that's it on a single pattern. So for all of us just watching's viewing pleasure, that's nice. Also an absolute banger. One of the best songs in the pool by far. There we have it. That was Hard Rock 4. On to DT1. Pretty fast map. 246, AR 10.3, of course, DT1. Gotta have a bit of that higher AR reading. CS4 is pretty standard. Pretty short map, just below 2 minutes. As well, like I said, to not make the entire pool 3.5 minutes. DT pool, I think, generally just has short maps. Yeah, a lot of squarish patterns throughout the map as well, but that is DT1 done. We're on to DT2. Which is, I think if you've played tournament maps recently, or just tournaments recently, in this kind of star range, you have probably seen this map before. It's been used a lot as DT2 in a lot of different tournaments recently, at least in my experience. Definitely a map that has seen its quite fair share of tournaments. And to be honest, it just is a great DT2. It does its job very well. A lot of triples and intense bursts. Bit of annoying aim, but mostly just trying to kill you with the stamina. A lot of triples and a lot of 5 notes. A few longer bursts as well, and then some doubles sprinkled in between every so often. Yeah, 2 minutes 26 seconds, also not super short, but definitely on the shorter side. AR 9.7, so hopefully no reading issues on this map. CS4 225. So for raw speed it might not be that fast, but sheer amount of bursts and continuing triples with double sprinkling everywhere is sure to test some people's stamina. It's definitely not a map everyone can play. Especially this section right here, just feels like it keeps going forever. And there we go. DT2 closed out, we're on to DT3. The really fast boy map. 270 BPM, AR 10.1. Surely to catch some people who are just not ready for this kind of speed off guard. CS4 OD8, about 2 minutes 20 seconds, so not super long. But this is, I mean, yeah, this is just a speed check and a half. If you are not comfortable on 270, then you are gonna struggle. You're gonna have a hard time on this, because this map is so fast. Evil section here as well. Which is probably gonna feel like it lasts forever. Just to drain all of your stamina. If it wasn't already drained by this point in the map. So a pretty insane combo for a map that's only 2 minutes and 19 seconds. 1500. That is a lot of notes you have to hit within a very short amount of time. But that also closes out DT3. Going straight into no mod. Oh, not no mod. Sorry, DT4. Which I guess is also probably a song that's quite a few tournament players have seen before. I think this has been used in a few tournaments as a no mod 3. Of course, not this difficulty, but some of the higher difficulties. In our case, we put DT on the lower diff, and now we have a DT4 instead. I guess you could say this is kind of DT alt-ish. High AR, 10.3, decently low OD, 7.5. CS4, 217 BPM, but yeah, I mean DT alt, AR 10.3. If you are not comfortable on this AR, you are gonna find yourself struggling quite a bit on this map. You need to have some serious aim control to keep up. Go straight into tiebreaker. So just to wait for a moment. Yeah, but I can see Paul has everything figured out. But yeah, tiebreaker for the semifinal is gonna be Kison by Down. 7 stars on the dot. Quite a tech-heavy map. It explores a few skill sets. Slightly over 5 minutes, your usual tiebreaker length. BPM 178, so nothing too crazy fast. Although on tech patterns like this, I think it is gonna feel a bit faster than your 178 streams will normally feel. Apart from that, you see CS4, OD9, AR 9.6, nothing too out of the ordinary. We see some 1/3 alt patterns coming in as well. Like I said, a bit of a variety in the skill sets needed to play this map. Back into some 1/3 towards the ending here, and I think that is pretty much the map. So yeah, good luck to everyone playing, everyone still in. I hope to see some great games personally. I look forward to commentate. I think we have some banger matchups in this round, both in winner and losers bracket. I think that will be it for us though. So yeah, see you at the games coming this weekend. Bye bye.